Hello everybody, this is Racerkid998, also known as David. This is another Starhawk gameplay. Right at the beginning there, I got an air mine kill. So, I finally got around to playing the new map, Dust. So now there's 3 maps out that I know of, Space, Dust, and Acid Sea. So, I heard that Dust had jet bikes and tanks and stuff, so I decided to go check it out, but apparently they didn't have it enabled in this game. But, this is a pretty decent game, so I decided that I would just put this up, and hopefully I can get some jet bike gameplay and do more Starhawk videos in the future, because I haven't really, this is only like my 3rd Starhawk video, but I'll do like specific gameplay, like showing exactly how the plane works and the different weapons and all that stuff, so it should be fun. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm blank. Oh yeah, so pretty much this video, I'm just going to be talking about, what I'm getting, I guess, or what's going to happen soon. So I'm ordering an HD PVR pretty soon. So I'm really looking forward to that, because hopefully that way I can do some live commentaries, because it'll be a lot easier. Plus, obviously, it'll be better quality. I can make better montages, that kind of thing. But I want to do some live Warhawk, some live Starhawk, and some live Modern Warfare 3 videos. Then also, maybe some live commentaries, like walkthroughs of me doing like Assassin's Creed or Uncharted or something like that. So yeah, I'm a little rusty in the air at this point, like 2 weeks rusty, so that's why I was getting dominated there. But I get some kills in the end. I get some kills. So yeah, Starhawk in general, at first I didn't think it was very good, and I still like Warhawk and Call of Duty 4 are the first 2 games that I ever really played seriously on PS3. Like, they're some of the first games and the first ones that I ever really played. And they're still my favorite. Like, out of all the Call of Duties, Starhawk and Warhawk, everything, Warhawk and Call of Duty 4 are still my top 2 favorite games. So Starhawk will never replace Warhawk for me. But I'm realizing that it's actually really good. Like, it's actually, like, really, really fun. I'm not very good at it, though. I don't know why. But see how it has these circles over the planes? That's helpful, but at the same time, I wish they would take that off, because then they can all see you so easily, you know? Like, Warhawk, there was that whole, like, you could hide from people, and if they were a noob and they didn't know how to look at their map, you could, like, come up behind them. But on here, there's big old circles floating around the air, so it's really easy to get found. And that guy just suicided, which is a load of crap. And I cannot hit anybody with the swarm missiles in this game. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, and the beam turrets are really annoying. I die a whole bunch from that beam turret, because he's just sitting up on that mountain, which isn't a very bad idea. I mean, using the build and battles thing that everyone has now, that Starhawk has, you can really, like, change things up. Like, there's some really cool tactics that come along with being able to put stuff wherever you want. And I love this. They added how you, like, spin out of control and crash now. I'm pretty sure that before you would just explode. I don't remember. But yeah, I always wish that they would do that in Warhawk, where, like, you get a wing shot off and you just, like, spin out of control and crash into the ground instead of just blowing up the same way every time. So yeah, that's a really cool how you crash like that, because you're technically dead and you can't do anything about it, but it doesn't feel like you're dead, because you can still, like, see your screen, but, like, you can't control anything because you're, like, spiraling out of control. You're like, no, I'm going down, I'm hit, and then you just slam into the side of a mountain. And it's so yeah, overall it's a pretty fun game. The Jeeps, I think they're a little big for Jeeps. I don't know. They're, like, scary Jeeps. Raiding people's bases, I do it towards the end. It's not that easy because they have those automated turrets everywhere. And the rocket launchers, like, you'll see at the end when I go in their base, I shoot a rocket launcher, and if it was Warhawk, it definitely would have killed the guy, but because it hit really on the ground close to him, but it didn't kill him, and I did that, like, twice, and then I ended up getting killed. So I guess you have to hit it, like, more direct than Warhawk. Like, it doesn't, Warhawk, you can shoot it, like, 20 feet away from him and kill him. In this game, obviously, you need to shoot it a lot closer. And this flak gun thing or whatever, it's really cool. Like, shoots out all these little spikes. You can't, like, lock it on, I don't think, but it actually works really well. I get a kill with it at some point. Yeah, I don't know when, but yeah, and you can kind of swerve out of all the missiles at once, which is really kind of special. And two things that really bother me, I guess, as far as planes go in Starhawk, is that what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Like, when you run out of ammo with a certain weapon, like, if you're using the swarms and you run out of ammo, it doesn't, like, automatically switch you to another weapon like it does in Warhawk. in Warhawk, it'll like just switch you to the next weapon. Here it just like stays there and it's like, oh, you've got no ammo, and then you have to switch or you'll like die. The second thing is the health, because I guess like that little bolt symbol thing, that's kind of like your health, but I'm not really sure. It's pretty sketchy. You can't really tell that easily how much health you have. So that's kind of a pain, because the thing about Warhawk is you know exactly how many bullets you have left until you're dead. You know how many more missiles you can take. You can decide whether you can swerve out of this one or just take it if you're in the middle of a battle. Here, I don't really know, so you have to like swerve for everything that comes your way, and yeah. One of the things about Starhawk is also there seem to be some really good pilots in the air, and I'm not as good at flying in Starhawk as Warhawk, and this is really annoying. People I used my energy core things or whatever they're called, Rift Energy, to buy a Hawk. I did that twice in a row, and right when I went to buy it, someone else would hop up and take it. So that's kind of a load of crap. I mean, that goes back to Warhawk when people would take your Hawks, except take your Warhawks. Except in Starhawk, it actually cost you like your little point things. So it's not like it just spawned and someone took it. It's like you just spent money on it and someone took it. Also, the like transforming into the Walking Hawk. The Walking Hawk actually does not work that well in my opinion. I mean, it kills people really easily, but versus hovering and Warhawk, you're pretty vulnerable and you can get shot down, but you can move pretty fast. And like usually guys will like, when they're hovering, they'll like duck down below a building so you can't lock on with the rocket launcher. Then they'll pop up and shoot a missile and hop back down. Here you're just kind of walking around, and I'm pretty sure missiles can get locked on you, and if you land anywhere with like more than one enemy, you'll usually get screwed over pretty fast because they just have to throw a few grenades at you and shoot you with some rockets. It'd be like a Warhawk, just like landing your Warhawk and flying it around, like touching the ground, like when you see noobs doing that sometimes. They usually get killed pretty fast. So, I mean, I guess they either make the Hawk stronger when it's in ground mode or make it faster, or I don't know. I prefer to have hover, I think. I mean, it's a really cool idea because it's like a Transformers type thing, but it doesn't seem to work that well in my opinion. Also, the bunker thing is really cool because it actually gives you like weapons and stuff inside the bunker, which is a really good idea. Like, because you have certain weapons for certain buildings for certain weapons, like that. The sniper tower gives you sniper rifle. The bunker gives you like rocket launcher and grenade and stuff. And I guess I want them to have the jet bike and the tank. I think it is. They should have those on Acid Sea also, because Acid Sea might be small, but it's not really small. Space is like pretty small. Space, they should have jet bikes, I think. I haven't had a chance to use them yet, so I don't know how well they would work in those maps, but I just really want to play with them. So I guess the jetpacks are okay, but you have like a certain amount of like fuel, which is kind of crap because I'm used to the jetpacks, excuse me, in Warhawk, where you can like keep going like for an unlimited amount of time. I mean, obviously you can only go so high. Oh, watch this. This is my like first or second run over kill in Warhawk. Boom. I didn't know if you could run over people, so I just went for it, and yes, you can, which is great because I love running people over in Warhawk. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I'm a really good Jeep pilot, so yeah, you see here I kind of get screwed over by one of those auto turrets. So I run around here, and there's this guy like getting in his plane, or his Hawk, I mean. I shoot right next to him. That would have definitely killed him in Warhawk. I shoot right next to him again. I throw a grenade, and he ended up killing me. So I don't understand how that rocket didn't kill him. That was a load of crap. But yeah. What was I saying? I was talking about Jeeps, I think. Yeah. So yeah, the Jeeps in this game are really cool. The switching thing is pretty much about the same. I wish you could have a horn. That was always fun in Warhawk to honk your horn. Also, I don't know. I know you can do the power slide thing, but these things seem like much more off-road than actual Jeeps, which is really cool because the Jeeps in Warhawk, you would go off-road with them, but they're like normal little Jeeps. Like, they don't look like they could handle the terrain. These things look like they're built for the terrain of Starhawk. You know, they look like rugged off-road vehicles. So, they did a very good job with the game. I'm liking it so far. The only thing is when the things drop from the sky, I think they might have updated it a little bit in the last update, but they look kind of cheesy with the fire all over them. Like, maybe if they could make that look more realistic somehow, or like actually show the ships orbiting so you can see it drop from them instead of just appearing in thin air, because it doesn't look bad when you're on the ground, but when you're flying around, it makes the game look a lot cheesier and like not as well made. So thank you all for watching. You see here I got 8 kills and 6 deaths, so that's okay. All right, bye.